kept you where you belong. No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well.
Death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon.
Should have kept you where you belong. No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well.
Death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon. You challenge me, mortal? The god of Olympus? You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos. There will leave nothing of you in my wake. A true warrior does not hide. Leave the sea and face me! For the greatness of Olympus!
How are you guys doing today? You doing good? Feeling good? You hear me okay? I just turned the noises down. I'm a little ghosty today. The green screen does not like my green shirt, so I'm just a little bit ghosty. That's a little better. Oh yeah, it looks like that poll did show up. Go ahead, take that poll, put in the chat. Put in the chat where you're coming from, what brought you here today, why are you hanging out with us. I have not been on Twitch for a hot second. It's been a minute. And I'm sure you all missed me. Missed me so much. Looks like Python is winning that poll game. This is your first time joining us today. Feel free to throw a follow up there. I do try, ignore, to do weekly coding content. I code all the weeks. And I come on and I just chat with you guys. So, well, I mean, except for when I don't do it. Yeah. Like last week and the week before, and then I think I did it 3 weeks ago. I don't know. I've been busy planning my conference, but Go West happened. Go West is over. Go is still the best programming language. I'm surprised none of you are putting Golang in that poll, because you should be. The answer is not Python. The answer is Go. And yeah. We'll have a nice little chat today. Shout out to all my friends who are joining today, attending the DevPoint Labs boot camp. I want you to know that I am, in fact, sporting my DevPoint Labs hat today. Been wearing it all day to hide my mess of hair, because let's be real, after conference, I slept I've literally just been asleep for the past 2 days, and I haven't washed my hair, so you gotta put a hat on, gotta cover that. So let's go ahead. It is 5:02. I think we've got a couple minutes left to answer that poll. Go ahead and throw your question on that poll. Just tell me what all of your wrong answers for what you think the best programming language is, because they will all be wrong. Go is the best programming language. Agree to disagree. My opinion is 100% correct. Yeah. I'm so glad you guys are all here with me today. We got a nice, healthy crew with us. And so today I will be starting a new Go project and chatting a little bit about the value of being part of a community. I think this week's been evident of that. Like I said, last week I had my Go conference. Huge success. We had a great turnout, both online and virtual. We were able to chat about meetups, able to meet new people. Lots of people passionate about their careers, passionate about Go, passionate about software. And I mean, that's why we do this, right? We do this to meet other people and be passionate about software. So, let me know. Where are you watching from? Where are you right now? Are you at home? Are you in Utah? Are you in Singapore? Let me know. Throw your answers in the chat. That is a question for today. Where are you joining us from? I'm in Spanish Fork. That's where I live. I have a nice view right now. My windows are open. I can see the snow-capped mountains. So where are we going? I haven't... Shindakun. My videos always go on YouTube. You can do commands. For today, you can do ! YouTube. That'll be my YouTube channel where all of my streams go. Wakamaka X. Welcome to Barcelona. Glad you could join. Yes, the Go West conference videos will all be on YouTube. I'm hoping to get them uploaded within a month. I am a little bit backlogged on meetup videos, so I need to do meetup videos, then I'll do Go West videos. Those will all be accessible via the Go West website or the Forge Utah YouTube channel. That's where we handle those from. What time is it in Barcelona? It's got to be pretty late. Is 6 hours? Is it midnight? It's got to be pretty late there. Pretty late. Cool. So if you haven't hung out with me before and you have not helped us reach our goal of 210 followers, 1 a.m. Well, I'm glad you're up and with us. Please throw a follow up there. The follow button is actually below us, right over there. Nope, other way, that way. Throw a follow button down there. Thank you, Charlie Murphy, for that. We are so glad to have that extra follow, so that you can join us. We love to hang out and talk about meetups. Oh, I misspelled programming. That's why they chat. Okay. Golang. We got 2 for Golang and 1 for JavaScript. Good job, guys. You chose the correct, popular, best programming language. Cool. So if you're here from DevPoint Labs, you've probably never met me before. I am Miriah. I have 2 dogs. I organize meetups. I am on Twitch every Friday. You can find me on LinkedIn, on Twitter. I am a data engineer, and I have the 2 cutest dogs in the world. They are behind me barking. So, guys, why did you join a boot camp? Why don't you guys take a minute, put your answers in the chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and go here, and we're gonna start working on my schema detector, which is going to be the new project we're working on. We're going to make a README for that. So, put in the chat, why did you join a boot camp if you are from DevPoint Labs? What brought you to a boot camp? If you're not for DevPoint Labs, why did you learn to code? Like, why did you want to learn to code? What got you into software? We see Tomuke says career switch. Good choice. From what? Where were you before? What were you looking for more money when you made your switch? Were you looking for something different? Were you bored? Like, why did you want to switch your careers? What was your reason for changing into software? Anybody else? Anybody else? Nobody else? Nobody, you just kind of just want to spend money and you spent money on a boot camp? Like, you just in it for... you hit your salary cap in theater. We'll call it a SQL schema detector. So you're in it for the money. You want a career that lets you make more money. Even though theater's fun. I mean... those Broadway producers make a ton of money, you know? So, I have... it is a great hobby. I have right here just some thoughts. I am not a fan of this camera on white. Let's see if we can move it to the other side. I'm sorry, it's the green shirt. We'll just move this over here. Is that better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Stick you right there. It's the white. I came up with some thoughts. I didn't do a boot camp. I did 4-year college, but you know, if this is you, let me know. Did you do it to get a better job? Obviously, that's what Tamuke did. He wanted to you can get new skills, right? Maybe you started like in operations and you want to learn more about software. You want to learn a different language. Maybe you're in a job, you want some more skills. Or, you know, you want to meet people. Some people go to college just for the social experience, right? Frats and sororities. And boot camps are cheaper, right? They're much cheaper than going to college. So, all around good deal. Everybody from DevPoint Labs agree. Much better deal to go to that boot camp than to go to college. Oh my goodness, now we gotta move my camera again, dang it. There we go. Well, I'm here to say, personally, after having done that conference last week, that you can get all those things that you wanted from your boot camp from a tech community. Oh, my hands look big when I get close. From meetups, from conferences, from online chats, from Discord, from whatnot. All of those things that you wanted when you went to a boot camp, you can get from your choice of software community. And I think you'll find that your career will be much more fulfilling when you're part of a software community along with your career. I mean, it is for me, it is for everybody else I talk to, so ready for, oh look, that white's horrible. So what's a community? There are lots of different communities. I am part of locally. I'm part of our Go community. I am part of our machine learning community. I am part of a local Kubernetes meetup. I am part of the Rust Discord, our local Utah Rust Discord. I'm part of the International Rust Discord. Like, there's lots of things for meetups. I'm also part of, there is a Utah Big Geek Events. Let's just turn that camera off since it's kind of gross for a minute. Utah Big Geek Events is a local event community. They do lots of events. And I'm part of their Slack. Like, we have lots of language communities, lots of local communities. There's bigger ones, right? Like the Go West conference that happened this last Friday. That's a regional thing, right? Like, that is for people in the Mountain West region. And then you have things about organizations, right? People that use Node, people that use, is there a company that backs that? CNCF, right? CNCF is a nonprofit organization. They have a huge community and following. They put on conferences. You see agile groups. There's lots of reasons and lots to form a community and reasons to be part of it. And what you get out of that is varying. There we go. But mostly, you get friends, right? Friends that will help you in your career. They'll help you find new jobs. They'll help you when you have questions. And, you know, just best friends for life. Like Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff. Is that his name? It's just Jazz on the show. So when should you join a community? Why should you join a community and how? I say right now, if you're not actively participating in your local community, you should do it. You got to, and you should just do it now. Go find one. Why? It'll help you get a job. It'll help you improve your skills faster. That means you make more money faster. Right? Like software, at this point, software has an unlimited salary cap. Like, if you max out at your current job, go get a new job. You'll pay you more. Go get a new title. Go start your own company. There is an unlimited salary cap in software because there is so much growth. And if you don't, and that's what your community is here to do. It's help you to advance your skills, help you to grow faster, help you to find people that have interests, right? Same interests. And you can do it anytime. You do not have to wait to be a senior developer. I started going to meetups 3 months into my software career. And that's how I got my second job. That's why in 4 years, I am a senior software engineer who gets messaged for recruiters. I speak everywhere. I get, you do this because of the community, because of the people you know that help you gain the skills at that speed. Why should you gain skills? How do you gain skills? Oh, no, why? Why is because you gain skills. Thank you for that subscription, Chew Space King. We are 6 away from reaching our goal, so I want to remind everybody. I know we have more than 6 people watching right now, so help us reach that goal. By the end of the day, if we reach the goal, then I will go ahead and have a swag giveaway in my next stream. Elise Wildflower, thank you so much for that. As you gain skills, let's talk about gaining skills in meetups. There are lots of community opportunities for gaining skills. There are free workshops where you can go 4 hours on a weekend and you can literally go from zero to being almost to being employable, right? To being able to add something to your resume. And that's a huge thing. Our Briones Dev, thank you for that follow. right? If you know nothing about SQL and in 4 hours you're able to create a table, drop a table, alter a table, and do all of the basics of SQL, that is now part of your resume. That is now something that you can do day to day on the job. That gets you more money. That gets you the new job. That gets you the next step in your career. If you don't know anything about Go and you go learn about writing APIs in Go at a Go user group, you now have a new skill that you can take. You can apply to projects. You can apply at work. You see lots of companies there, they go say, hey, I'm hiring. Let me show you a demo of a cool project we're doing. They'll come to a meetup. They will be there to recruit you, and then they will show you what that company does. That way you say, oh, I like that company. They have a good mission statement. I've seen their code. I want to work there. Like, how else do you know if a company's good or not, except for by actually talking to people that work there? Like, these are the kinds of skills you gain at meetups that are, like, invaluable. Invaluable or invaluable? Like, you can't put... I know what it means. It means you can't put value to them. I just don't know how to pronounce the word. Like, the skills you learn... You do not have enough time to learn everything for software at work. You never will. But other people learn different things. So by going and learning about them at meetups, you say, oh, that's a skill I need. Oh, I don't need that skill. Oh, I can't apply that at work, right? Like, different things. I'll never be a master of everything. Nobody is in software. We're always learning. But learning from other people helps us grok that information faster. Can you hear my dogs barking in the background? They're going kind of crazy. They must see a cat. Like I said, if you're ever in the market and you're talking to a recruiter, you will hear these keywords over and over again. Kubernetes, Docker, Go, Ruby, Python, Agile, AWS, cloud services, machine learning. What are other ones? GitOps. Have I been hearing anything else recently? But these aren't skills that everybody can learn at work. These aren't skills that you can learn in your... Hi, Lulu! Did you come find us? My pup is crawling under the green screen to come say hi. But if you participate in a user group, you know immediately who to go with your questions. You know, hey, if I get a job and they're on AWS, I now have that information and I can succeed at that job quicker. Like, the communities are all there from people with similar interests doing the same thing you're doing. And you grow faster, like I said. It's all about speed. It's all about learning faster. And that brings in the money, right? The faster you learn things, the faster you get skills, the faster you apply them to your job. That's essentially why software has an unlimited cap on how much money you make at this point. Like, that's why Google will go pay people just to go work on fun projects. Because they gotta have this technology. Meetups are a great place to find jobs. Like I said, when people are hiring, they speak at meetups, they send recruiters to meetup, they sponsor conferences. At this last conference I hosted on Friday, that's like 4 days ago. Only 2 because I slept for the past 2 days. So 2 days ago. We had 3 sponsors that were there exclusively to hire. They wanted to hire people in the local area, people with skills in Go, because it was a Go conference. And all they did was they had recruiters there, and they got people's information if they were interested, and they're then able to reach out to them after. They have productive leads. They know if you're at that conference, then you have an interest to learn, you have a desire to learn faster. You went out of your way to learn. Conferences are not in your way. It's not part of your day-to-day routine. You went out of your way to learn, and that makes them more interested in you. That makes those recruiters, remember, it's all about who you know. If you meet a recruiter and you talk to a recruiter and that recruiter is in charge of the pipeline, they remember you. They remember your name. You're now in the front of the hiring pipeline. You have that in. You're getting that interview, and that's what's most important, is that you get that interview. And that's why you go to these events. That's why you're part of communities, is so that you know when people are hiring, you can be part of that job. You can get that interview, get that job, get that first job, get that next job, get all of the things. Mark, are you online? I still have this picture for you, Mark. That is... Oh, I'm still frozen. That is the famous DevPoint Labs picture that Meetup has on their site. Networking is key to success in software. It gets you promoted faster, it gets you the job faster, and it's not as hard as people think because we are all scared introverts. We don't want to talk to anybody. Like, everybody in software is as antisocial as you are, except for the weird people like me that hold conferences. But, like, nobody wants to talk to somebody else. But if you go to a meetup, you hear somebody talk, and then you DM the speaker later, you have that in. I can't tell you how many people I interact with only online. From that I've met up at communities, that I've met on Twitter, that I've met on Slacks or Discord. Like, these are all people from my various communities, whether they be local or international. And I talk to them only online because face-to-face communication is hard. But these are the people that are interested in jobs. These are the people that are looking for new skills. These are the people that help me when I'm trying to code new projects on Twitch. Like, you don't have to be the most social person to take advantage of these people and these networking opportunities. Like I said, you can DM somebody after. If you go to a meetup or a conference and they say, hey, join us on Slack, hey, join us on Discord, you join them, and then you can talk with people totally async, totally without the pressure of all social things and having to hold the conversation. It's great. Then that helps you. Say, hey, you went to this meetup. You saw somebody give a talk about some new Node, I don't know. I have a friend who runs the Node.js Utah meetup. His name is Andy. AJ, sorry, his name is AJ. And, you know, maybe you went to that meetup, you talked to him, and he said, oh yeah, my friend at this company's hiring. He put you in contact with a person. You never have to meet face to face, but you're automatically in that group. Like, people are very inclusive because we're all in the same boat. We're all antisocial, and we all know that networking is how we succeed. Software is a stressful job. It's a hard job, and we need the people that experience it with us to help us through it. So, if I haven't sold you on meetups yet, I hope to. Here's how you get involved. You go to meetup.com, you put in your area, and you find the meetups. There aren't a lot of meetups going on right now. COVID has shut a lot of meetups down, but there are still things happening. I personally am involved in 4 meetups a month. Like I said, AJ, my friend, he's doing the Node.js meetup and the Rust meetup every single month. He streams those on Twitch and does video calls and has them in person. There are live streams happening all the time for different groups. Twitch is actually a great software community, believe it or not. There's people doing all kinds of projects. Game development, node development, web development. And you can hang out and chat with people and find this great community of people in the same spot. I personally like meetups. I think they're a little bit smaller, easier to meet people. But like I said, the pandemic's made that a little bit hard, and we've moved all of our stuff basically online, like on Twitch. When you go on Twitch, you'll see a lot of these meetups are still online. You can join them through an event, a lot of them through Google or Zoom. They'll tell you if they're reoccurring and how often they're happening. And then, you know, you get to go make all your friends and get all the bonuses. These guys right here, these are my friends. This is my example from back when I had short blonde hair. These guys right here are all people who I met online through the Go community. Like I said, Go is the best programming language, and that is just exclusively because of the Go community. They have international Slacks, they have international Discords, they have Reddits, they have conferences. Like I said, I had a Go conference last week. These 4 guys right here, I met online. because I submitted talks, because I asked questions, and because I talked to a speaker after a conference. Let's start. We'll go from left to right. So we'll start with Frances Campoy. If you have not heard of Frances Campoy, he's got a great channel on YouTube. It's called Just for Funk. Hey, I'm back. Where he does an intro to Go programming. He currently is working at Apple, doing developer experience there. He gave a talk at a Go conference about machine learning. I was really into machine learning at the time. I went up after and I talked to him. He said, hey, I don't have a lot of time right now. DM me on Twitter. So we started DMing on Twitter. I have since seen him on multiple occasions, spoken with him at conferences. We chat. We're good friends, and he's taught me a lot about Go through his talks and through his YouTube channel. Next, you go over, you have Steve Francia. He is the product lead of the Go team at Google. That means he is in charge of product initiatives for the future of the programming language. I met him because A, we both went to the same university. B, because I was trying to submit a talk to a conference he was involved in. He DM'd me on Twitter, and then he was able to come into town. We went to lunch together, and we were able to meet up. The last one, Matt Holt, he is the main maintainer of the Caddy server. Caddy server is a web server, very similar to Nginx, that allows you to deploy securely your web products, right, on VMs. He manages certificates, he manages auth, he does encryption, all that great stuff. Caddy's a great tool, can't recommend it enough. I met Matt Holt, who lives 30 minutes from me, on the internet. I was on a Golang Slack channel, an international one, and I asked a question. I said, why is my Go not working? And he immediately responded, chatted with me, helped me figure out that I had 2 instances of the Go binary installed on my machine. Very helpful. We became good friends after that. And look, we were all able to meet up at meet together at a meetup that I held in my building, because we're all friends. We're all part of the same community. And knowing these people helps my career, because now I know who to go bug when I want somebody from Google to come talk at my conference. I can't talk enough about the Utah community because I'm very active in it. I am part of the Forge Foundation. We have a Slack. We have meetups. We have job boards. We sponsor the Go West. We put on the Go West conference. This is the foundation of learning for technologists in Utah. We want everybody to gain the amazing skills. We want Utah to be the premier location for technologists. We want our talent to be revered higher than that of San Francisco, because housing's cheaper, I guess. I don't know. But the only way to do that is for you guys to be part of our community, to come join us, to come learn, to come help us grow. In things like machine learning and things like front-end development and things like Kubernetes in the cloud space in Go. And so then you guys are then the ones gaining new skills. You're the ones driving that network, meeting new people, helping people. Maybe in 2-3 years, you're meeting somebody just getting out of a boot camp and you're helping them find their first job. You're helping them give their next talk. You then become the mentor to that new developer. You're then able to present on your skills. You're able to learn higher up ones, more complicated things, and find people, socialize with people struggling with the same problems. Maybe you find somebody that's having a huge diversity crisis at their job. You're able to help them with more inclusive policies. You're able to help people adopt new technologies. Maybe you help people learn how to do GraphQL or gRPC, or I don't know, WASM maybe. Like, you're the next people to drive it. Like, that's the great thing about software, is every 2 years there's a new set of people leading the communities. So should you join an online community? Yes, because the in-person ones kind of suck right now. But you get to figure out when all of the meetups are. You get to figure out what all the new tech is. Get great blog posts. Figure out what to learn. You can work on projects with people. And you get to share your code, answer questions. Maybe I'm going to come to you about how to do JavaScript because I don't know anything about it. So join the Forge. Join the Forge Slack. Come hang out with us. And that's it. That's all I got for you today. That's my rant. Hit me up with questions in the Slack. If you've got any questions for me, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow, not on the Slack, in chat. If you have any questions, we've got 30 minutes just for me to be here and answer your questions about whatever. This is literally ask me anything time. So you can ask me anything you want, and I will answer it at this point. So what do you want to know? Anything? Bueller? Did I talk too fast? Was I talking a little fast there? Let me know. Like I said, I'm only here to help. Is made. My talking speed is fine. Thank you, Chew King. Communities in the Salt Lake area. I would start with, it depends on what you're interested in, right? So first I would go find one just like to your programming language. Node.js is a good, Utah, I think it's called Utah.js is a good one. Utah Node. I honestly only drive up to Salt Lake for like the machine learning ones. But I know there's a Women Who Code, there's a Pie Ladies, they used to do a good one. Like if you want to come down to Lehigh, then all of my meetups are great. They happen in Lehigh. The Utah Golang, which meets together with Women Who Go, it's Utah Go user group. Machine Learning Utah, Kubernetes Utah. Oh, they're all great. Python at the Point is in like is there. There's a Women Who Test that happens in Lehigh. Women in Test, I think it's what it's called. Those are all great ones. I actually know all of the people involved in that. I need a good README template. That's what I need. Cool. Anything else? Questions? I don't know why I'm doing this. But things we'll need for this, probably. Do all the meetup groups have workshops? No, they don't all have workshops. The Google developer group, so they are probably the best ones at doing workshops. Their organizers used to have workshops once a quarter on Saturdays. But usually Most meetups in the area just end up doing like talks with code or talks with demos in them, where you could go run the code on your own or be able to download it from GitHub or something like that. That ends up being the most common situation for that. I mean, I've tried to run workshops in the past. It's just a lot of work. And I do a lot. I think they're great. It's also hard to find people to give workshops. But I find that larger organizations tend to love to do them. And I mean, I would love to get back into doing workshops as well. I think they're great. I think they're the best way to democratize information to a wide group of people. So if you would like workshops, then make sure to let me know that you're interested. The more people bug me about stuff, the more likely I am to do it. Good. Infer database driver. Query. Clean. I mean, I think all peer guided, the question is, would a workshop or a meetup be preferable to an online course like Code Academy or Udemy? Yes. Always. The reason being is you get the feedback, right? Like, one thing that makes free code camp, and if you haven't heard of free code camp, you should definitely look into them. One of the things that makes free code camp so successful is the fact that they have group study sessions. So in various cities, they get together and they have study groups where you get to work with the person sitting next to you. Right? And you're working in study groups and you're solving your problems with another person. The reason that's beneficial is, one, if you have a question, there's an immediate person next to you that can help you. Two, the best way to solidify your knowledge is to explain it to somebody else. So if you answer the question or you ask the question, you're reinforcing that knowledge to at least two people, yourself and the other person involved. In workshops, you're doing the same thing. You have the teacher to guide you. You have a person next to you you can ask questions to. Hi, pups. You come back to find mom again? Oh, it's raining on you. You're all wet, pups. So that's why I think that workshops and meetups and things like that are so beneficial, is because it gets that second person involved and it immediately solidifies that knowledge in place. Hey, Max! Where'd you go? I was gonna come show you to the camera. My dogs were howling at me and then they just run away. So yes. Online courses are not bad. They're a great place to start, but the number of times you'd have to repeat them to make it worthwhile, I have to take courses like 3 or 4 times to be able to retain the information. But if I do it once with a pair, like, it's super easy. That's my thought. Any other questions? Class, we're gonna say flags. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I know! Where are my 4 followers? Thank you, Charlie Murphy. 4 followers. 4 followers, we hit our goal, and then we can call it a stream. Right? 4 followers. Following me literally does nothing. No, subscriptions, I mean, everybody can subscribe on Prime, and then that's a free subscription, and then that's just money for me, and I mean, you aren't even paying anything because you're paying Prime. But like following, what does that do? Nothing. Just turn off your email notifications, and you're literally, it's just a number that I need. I need it. I need 4 more followers. Come on, guys. Let's start. We're gonna start with a Postgres. No, we should start with a MySQL. I haven't done a lot of MySQL. Also, did anybody type slides to get my slides so that they can hit me up? Exclamation point slides. That is the one. You can also, best part of this whole Twitch chat thing is spamming emojis. If, like, seriously. You gotta spam the emotes. Even though it says I don't have any. Where are my custom emotes? I know I have some. It is. Oh, it's because I'm not logged into my Twitch. How am I not logged into my Twitch? Sydney Orr, thank you so much for that subscription. Yes, I thought I had 7 emotes. Come on. 3 more. I'm serious. Spam the emotes. It's fun. Spamming emotes is really fun. 1 more. Now we've got 2 more. 2 more, guys. Thank you, The Sacrifice. We're 1 step closer to that goal. It's Docker Compose YAML, I believe. There we go. Let's go find Docker Compose YAML for MySQL. 2 more followers. Slide. See, look at that. I told you I had them. Example? Compose an ASP.NET Core. What? That's kind of cool. The reason being is that means I can do an MS SQL, CouchDB, apt-catcher ng, SQL Server on Linux. Oh, this is a good, don't I have a reference thing on my, right here, references. Oh gosh. Docker. 2 more, guys. Is anybody going to the night cohort so they have class in like 15 minutes? Thank you, Charlie. Look, see, look, isn't the emote so fun when you spam them? Sorry. I think the emotes are fun that they bounce on my screen like that, you know? Like, that's literally the best part. I don't know about you. Any other questions? Any other emotes? See, I don't know why those ones flew away. Oh, I can't do any commands because I'm not logged in. That means I can't raid either. Can I do them on... I mean, I'm logged into Twitch right here, right? So if I go here... Oh, now this is just going to take 12 years. You cannot cheer in my own channel? Well, I want to just do emotes. See? Go. Chat. See? That was it. Just to have fun emotes. It just also means I can't raid. See, look at my little doggos floating away. Anybody gonna contribute to my 2 more followers? We're back to looking. We need to go back and look for Docker run. Oh, that's the compose. Oh, there's an image for the MySQL server. Create a Docker compose. That's cool. Ooh, a Rike. I wonder if, like, Docker compose overview. Getting started with Docker compose. Docker compose command. I wonder if there's, like, a startup. Whoa. Charlie Murphy, are yours all, like, on top of each other? Mine went all over the place, and yours seemed to just be on top of each other. Yeah. Docker compose, Docker app, Docker start, Docker RM, Docker kill, Docker port, Docker help, Docker image, Docker compose create. Oh, it's deprecated. Then that's not what I wanted. I use Docker compose all the time. I didn't even notice about this. Docker Compose is a great tool. If you've never used Docker Compose, I'd recommend doing it. It's a really easy way to spin up tools for your... There we go! Look at those emotes! You guys nerd sniping me with all these cool emote pictures. Docker Compose. I just need a Docker... Where was getting started with Docker Compose? There we go. Redis, let's create a Docker file. Why do they have a Docker file too? Oh, Redis on Alpine. That's nice. I wonder if I could do this on Redis too. Oh, that Flask, and that's for Flask builds. We're gonna go with versions and see. I mean, I've done both, right? But usually when I do both, it's like because I want to deploy my stuff on a Docker image. And so I'm maintaining the Docker file for my personal project, and then Docker Compose has like the dependencies, etc. Not the dependencies, but like the additional services that I'd be running against, right? Like if I have an NSQ and a database and a Kafka and all that stuff. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I use it for. I just like to copy paste. But when I get my new Mac, which is supposed to come in 2 weeks, I got the M1 Pro Max. I am going to set it up, right? So I should have a bunch of template files that I can just copy and paste. I'm going to make all the good dot files. I'm going to make good template files, right? README templates, Docker Compose template, Docker file, things that I am constantly searching to copy from the internet for. I should have a set of things already, right? Well, I don't have an M1. Mr. Damon Wolf. I am still on the Intel on my beautiful Mac, and let me tell you that it does not the best for streaming. Like, it's a great development computer. I do not need to replace my computer, but I stream a lot. And that M1 Pro Max thing, right? You gotta have M1 Pro Max, Xfinity 2 and beyond. Ooh. That's nice. I'll look at that. Right, anyway. So I'm getting the new one. And I'm really excited. It comes in a couple weeks. I got the one with the dual video encoding because that's really nice for streaming. They're finally, like, let's be real. PC has had a corner on the market for streams, for games, for everything. Like, just because the games aren't on Linux, OBS and Linux are not as good of friends as OBS and Windows just because of the support. And like, so Windows has been killing Mac, and so the new Mac specs seem to me like to kind of just be trying to move closer to that PC market. But I'm really excited. I will take a look at your setup. I love all news ideas, and I want to thank Duo Textiera for that subscription. We have one more left. Yes! See, I can only do 30 frames per second. That's the max that I can stream right now. And that's unfortunate. Mr. Damon Wolf! You made us hit our goal, and I am so happy. I'm gonna go... do you stream on Twitch? Because I'll definitely be following you back. Thank you for hitting that goal. And then we go, services is indented one over. Okay, yeah, I'll follow you. I'll be your Twitch friend. Thank you for helping me hit my goal today. Services like this. And I had one for my sequel a minute ago. You know, I like having friends on Twitch. It's fun. I can't tell you, I've been ranting about communities this whole time, like the importance of being part of a community, and I can't tell you how many people I have met since I started streaming on Twitch. In the chat, people who stream, and they're nice. Most of them. It is definitely hard to find people that do Mac OS coding. That's for sure. I'm not the only one. I'm just one of few, and you're obviously another one. There's a couple, I think. I'm trying to get Matt Holt to join us on Twitch. He's streaming on YouTube. Not that that really counts. I guess YouTube didn't get leaked or whatever, but you can't monetize it as easy. I tried. And then I should be able to do a MySQL image. What are the MySQL images? I think Large Data Bank does Mac. I tried YouTube. I was one of like the founding members of the YouTube Partner Program, but I could never get enough subscribers, and they kicked me off of it. And so, like, if they're not going to support me, I'm not going to support them back. Even if they did give us Vitesse, you know. Yeah, I can full screen app. I mean, I switch between a lot of things, right? But I personally, do not prescribe to VS Code. The Go Please service with Go Please and VS Code. Yeah. Go Please and VS Code was a horrible experience for me, and so I just went back. I've never gone back from Vim. I'm still on regular Vim, but new computer, I'm going to NeoVim. I have only heard good things about NeoVim, and so that's where I'm going. Definitely NeoVim. Where are the tags? That's what I want. What do you mean? I have a sign in. Oh, Docker's being weird, huh? With their new stuff. It's because I have a green shirt. I've tried. It's the white background as well. The green screen stuff is a mess. Oh man, Twitch is so fun. I've missed Twitch. See, like if I change right, so I have to change not the color spill. It is the similarity. Right? I do that and it goes like I have to hit it just enough to not see the green screen. Yeah, so many people. You meet everyone on Twitch. Everybody's on. So many. There we go. Look at that. Did you see that right there? What is it? 372. That's pretty good, right? That's almost decent. That's almost decent. Hey, see you, Charlie Murphy. Thanks for those follows. Thanks everyone for the follows today. I don't get much better light than what I have right now. I literally have two Elgato lights that I just bought. Let me see if I can turn up the brightness on them. No, not the screen link, the control center. I don't have the brightness up at all on those. Ah, now it hurts my eyes. It did get dark. That's one of the things. I just need to... I need to adjust the light bulbs. Definitely. I just don't... I've been busy with my conference. I just haven't taken the time to, like, mess with stuff, you know? Yes, it does. I did. I just upgraded a bunch of my, like, equipment, so I have a lot of... Yeah, I did a Go conference. Go West. So Go West conference just happened last week. Let's just do it. And that, I was one of the three. I am a founder and one of the three organizers. See, look at that green screen. Isn't that just kind of gross? Yeah, it happened on Friday, and like literally, that's why I haven't been on Twitch. It's been taking so much out of my life. But next year we're gonna get event planners. That is like my main goal, is to get event planners. There we go. Look at that. Oh, a little bit less. Ooh, VimConf. That's nice. Not 1,000. I said 420. Come on, guys. 400. 380. Yeah. 420. Alright, we'll do 420. Oh, we got one more follow! Ralvis Costa, thank you. VimConf, October 29th. Ooh. Is it free? Ah! This is why you've got to have a good white adjustment. That's disgusting. Be a speaker? My goodness, if I didn't already have talks that I had to do. TJ is speaking. He does a lot of stuff on Twitch, doesn't he? He's a NeoVim contributor. Primogen is the MC. Of course he is. If you want to know anybody who promotes Vim is Primogen. He promotes Vim. CS Griffing speaking. Oh, this is just like a Twitch hangout party, ain't it? No, I do not know him in person. I just follow him. I'm sure I could meet him. I'm really good at meeting people. Ooh, there's a Discord? Cool. Well, I know we've had a great stream today. I'm getting hungry. You don't see me in there. That's because I don't watch him very much. Personally. Oh, my camera went off. When he streams at that time of day, that's usually when I'm focusing most on work, and it's a little hard for me to also, do that. I don't, and sometimes I watch Kitboga instead, because I think it's hilarious. But no, I do. I'm really impressed with his model for streaming, especially the fact that he is really good at maintaining open source streams. Like when he's doing open source stuff, he's streaming, and I think that's super awesome. And like, I would love. Yeah, I mean, yes, I am on Mac OS, whatever the newest one is. Oh wait, no, I'm not on 12. I'm still on 11. I didn't do 12 yet. I need to do that. I'll be doing that sometime. Like, I don't want to break things when I have a conference. So, yeah. Yeah, that definitely... I definitely haven't done that yet. They just released it today. I'm still on 11. Still on 11. Cool. I will watch now. It says it's the 29th. Today's the 25th. Cool. Anyway. It did break Brew? Oh. Well, after every update, we have to re-get command line tools. That is the truth. I feel like every update starts with, okay, time to re-get your command line tools. Like, that's literally, like, the definition. Oh, this is kind of cool. I kind of like the transparent thing. Definitely need to mess a little bit. Mess a little bit with things. But that transparent's kind of a little cool. Cool. I am... Yeah, but, like, I don't know. I'm always re-downloading command line tools. Like, every time something happens, you have to re-download command line tools. Who is streaming right now? Oh, Kitboga's online. It's hilarious. CM Griffing's online. Who else is online? Software. I follow a lot of cool people. Thanks. I follow everybody I can stand, I guess. Everybody that's done any Go at all, I feel like I followed them at this point. Like, that's kind of where I live. Like, if I see Laravel, I'm like, nope, not following you. So I follow quite a few people. Don't watch as much as I want, but I do follow. Let's go ahead. We'll throw him a raid. Close out today, and then I need to get logged back in on my chat. PHP is I'm not a fan. I've never written it. I don't do anything besides Go ever, so I wish I'd do more Rust, because Rust is all the rage right now, but yeah, I need to get back on that. I'm going to, for anybody still watching, now that we've broken our goal, now that my main event's over, I'm going to be scheduling some more streams. We'll have a couple of midweek streams. Golang is the best programming language. So we will, I need to fix my off-screen chat. It's broken. See, I haven't been online forever. Oh, I hate JavaScript. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your life. It's probably why I didn't follow you before now. I'll follow you back, I promise. That's how you spell it, right? CM Griffing? But thank you, everybody. I will throw some more midweek streams in there. We will get stuff working. I will do some more Rust tutorials, keep doing Go. And we'll get this database project working. I really need it. It's just something I need for work, so I'll probably be able, cross your fingers, to get some work time doing it. And hopefully we've got some big stuff coming in the next few weeks. Like, ideally, we'll be able to get some big announcements and get some new stuff coming through. Like, isn't Inception great? We've got, I'm only nested 3 times. Oh, there's 4. Oh, because of the buffer. That's nice. That's great. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Join me on Friday. I will be here on Friday. Nobody's stopping me from streaming on Friday. Have a good night. Come on, I hit enter. There we go. Did that raid not happen? Raid. Oh my gosh. Should I just click the raid button? Now it says rained. This is why I don't like to do stuff on screen. It makes me seem like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have any meetups this week, so hang out with me on Twitter. See, isn't this great? At some point, I need to automate this onto my side stuff so that I have all the Twitch API hanging out on the side every time I run. You know? Oh my goodness, yes! It's gonna fix everything. Did he leave? Is Griff not on here anymore? Oh, I did? Okay, cool. I'm used to it automatically jumping. Cool. It did? It says if I... Oh, it is working. Thank you for actually paying attention to my string. See ya!